there, it's Shell and Clint
Hey guys,
and Mom.
Hi.
Grandma's reading.
Grandma's reading.
I'm making homemade chicken noodle soup. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. And what are you doing today?
I am fixing to do a drawing on moss.
There's your little kitty.
They're playing with Lucy. She's such a nut.
Oh Lord.
So you'll be hearing her in the background.
Yeah.
So.
She fits in the house.
Do what, baby?
I said she fits in the house perfectly.
You found it.
Lucy.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Clint's been making noodles. Mom's reading, and she's irritated at the book. And
Well, you left it over there. You have to go pick it up. You have to pick it up.
and I thought, you know, I haven't done a drawing video for you guys.
Yeah, it's been a few days, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I went ahead and erased that because that's just not the right way. Okay, so let's see. Moss, I thought was kind of hard. We do have a, I don't even know if he's still here. I don't think he is. Like a guy named Greg Moss. I thought about drawing him. Clint went back into the kitchen to finish his noodles. He's making chicken noodle soup, and he's got to cut up his noodles. So but I've been getting Mom a book from her. Oh, I need to send my friend Robin. Robin, if you see this, Mom's been having problems reading the like paperbacks because of her eyes. So she prefers digital ones, because with digital you can like increase the font. So, but I'll email you later, text you. I was in the middle of doing that earlier, and then something happened. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I need to send her a message. Okay, so this is supposed to be a log. Yeah, that's Mom talking to her book. I don't know if you guys can hear her. It's so funny. Okay, so trying to get this in the right orientation. Okay, and like this is, I tell you, it's hard. Remember, drawing is about practice. You just gotta practice. Darcy, I love your drawings. I share my drawings every day on, I should share them on my Facebook, shouldn't I? So you guys could see them if you wanted. But I do share them every day on the Facebook group, Simply Daily Drawing. Simple Daily Drawing. So if you're interested in learning to draw, Angie is supposed to send me a code so that you can get like a sale on the books, and then I get a little bit too, you know. And she keeps forgetting, bless her heart. You know what? I totally did that wrong. That's why it looks odd. She's been busy because she's been sending out okay, that's what's throwing me off. This is the shadow, actually. But yeah, you can go to Simple Daily Drawing, and you can get these books if you're interested in them. I love them. You don't have to use the book. You can join the group and then just, see, this is going to be shadowed. I think that is what is throwing me off. But anyways, you can use the book. You can do that. You can, go in and get the prompts and use your own notebook. Whatever you want to do. There we go. I think that maybe that orientation is going to be better. Just having, you know, and you guys are seeing it sideways. I'll try to flip it, but sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah. So moss I felt was going to be a hard one, and it kind of is. There's going to be some. This is just an illustration I found on Pinterest. Surprise, surprise. And I do have some people that ask me to post these, so if it's not your cup of tea, I always label them, and then you can just kind of, you know, pass by. You don't have to watch. Don't have to watch these. So this one, I don't want it too perfect because it's a log, you know. Okay. And that's the log, and then we're going to put in some moss. This is just like an illustration. So I'm just going to draw in, you know, some moss. I don't really, actually, I think I'm just going to, because we're going to color this too. And I just want it to kind of be similar. I don't want it too similar though. Does that make sense? And then Mom's over there just moaning and groaning. She is not happy with what she's reading. It's so funny. No, she has cataracts like I do. I'm starting to get cataracts. And good thing about like digital books is you can make them as big, your font as big or as little as you need to. She said my font is big, and I do have big font, but I get my eyes checked. So I'm just kind of sketching in things. Okay, so this part is going to kind of come up. And I hope I can do this justice. So it kind of comes up like this, and then has some really interesting little pieces like this. It's really a cute little log. And then it also has like some mushrooms. So let me kind of draw those in so that we're not coloring those, because I'm going to use alcohol markers. Can you hear? I need to reread the book because she has been so irritated at this book, and she's just moaning and groaning.
It's frustrating.
She's frustrated about the book. It's too funny though. She's just like, ah, ah, ah. Too funny. But Clint was like, we need, oh, and then it has like a little, that is cute. Like a little, let me see how I'm going to draw that. She's so funny. There we go, like that. So So this will be like a little knot or whatever, you know, like where a branch was. Okay, and then this guy, we have another mushroom here. Little tiny. Has like lichen and stuff like that all over it. Just kind of growing wherever. But I want to put the main parts in so that, you know, I don't color them. And actually, I don't have to do that part yet. And let's go ahead and do this. Just because I don't want green. So when you're using... Mom's just over there sighing. Okay, this one I want to come out further. Just to give it some interest. Okay, so we got the main components, I think, written in. And then, this isn't in this one, but there is a frog. And I wanted to put a frog here somewhere, so I want to go ahead and kind of pencil that in. Man, she...
Go get it. What do you got? Hang on.
Story of our lives. And actually, I might put him, like right
Go
here.
get it. Oh, you're sidetracked now.
Man, she's loud.
Well, go get it. What? Go get it. It's over there. Do I have to get up and show you? Huh? Do I have to get up and show you?
Like Clint said,
You don't know what you want.
sure would be
What?
boring without her.
What? Well, come on. Let's go.
Grandma's got to help her find it. Oh, you guys, there is never a dull moment in our house.
There you go. Well, you didn't even look. Goodness sake. Well, here. Here. You didn't want it anyway. Oh, there it goes. Now she wants it.
Now she wants it. I tell you, Grandma.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Where you going?
The other day we were laid in bed. Our house, you know, is old, so you can hear everything. Grandma's in there playing with her, and she's laughing so hard.
Oh, she's playing with it now.
This is just a silly little frog. I thought he was cute, so I thought I would draw him. But Grandma was in there, she was just laughing so hard. But I tell you, she is like a dog. You have to play with her, or she won't,
Where's that? Here?
she won't stop.
Oh, you didn't even look. All right. Too bad.
Too bad. So sad.
Oh, she's being temperamental, I think.
She probably wants,
thinks-
she probably wants Daddy instead of Grandma.
You don't
Oh,
want that
it's
one.
too funny.
Well, go over there and get it. Go get it.
I tell you. I just thought this would be
You're
kind of
riding vocal
interesting.
at times, aren't you? Huh?
She's spoiled.
Oh, boy. What?
Grandma, can you help me?
Quit yelling at me. Go get it. It's over there. It's over there.
I tell you though, that she is a character and a half. The cat. Grandma is too, but definitely the cat.
Is what you want? She doesn't know what
She is silly, I tell you.
Go give it. Go get it.
And Grandma's trying to read an annoying book.
Well, she's being temperamental.
She is hilarious. Boy, my stomach's growling. I'm
She
hungry.
doesn't know what she wants.
He's cute, isn't he? No, it doesn't have. His name could be Moss. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the drawing. I just thought it was cute, and I wanted to draw it. Oh, that's my thing. Darcy, that's one thing I was thinking about. Somebody had mentioned that Darcy's been drawing, and they're like, why don't you make that into digitals? And I was thinking, you know, I should try to make some digitals out of my drawing too. So, look how cute he is. Isn't he cute? Okay, so let's kind of draw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lighten. Okay, so I'm going to lighten my drawing. He's so cute. And you want to use, or I want to use, a kneaded eraser. It just kind of picks up the graphite without making a huge mess. And if you kind of roll it, it's out really nice. Just to kind of lighten all those colors. She's in there with Daddy now. I think I've shown this on here before. You can just lighten it. So, then I'm just going to pull all my greens. Oh, she's been screaming up a storm, Daddy.
Yeah,
It's hilarious, and Grandma's been giving her what for. What the heck is your problem, little girl? It says it's bronze. Kind of got a green to it. Okay. I'll do him later. And then I also am going to pull my browns. And what I do, sorry, oh, I'm not sure how to, there we go. What I do is I keep the colors beside me. And, oh, Daddy, could you do me a huge favor? I need to plug in for the camera. There we go. I go ahead and I keep the colors beside me so that I'm using the same color over and over. And not, sorry, I gotta plug this guy in. Not mix up the colors, because you kind of want the, to make it thank you. You got everything cut up?
no.
Oh.
What?
No, I meant the other thing.
Oh, yeah, I get all that.
Okay, so I keep all the browns, all the greens beside me, and that way I'm not like introducing a new color. So, light color, let's see which one, and then you'll see if I share my drawings, I have a lot of colors over here. So it's kind of, I didn't really do this. This is just going to be kind of like a light brown. I don't have a lot of browns. That's going to get me a new set of markers for my birthday, I think. And then, yeah, we'll go. Yeah, I think I like that color. And kind of. I don't want it too perfect for sure. And then just kind of use the same colors over and over, which I've tried to do that a lot in this journal this month. I like that. Then I want to, you can mix and match, so you can like pull from this one and this one. If you don't have the right colors, and you can kind of take a little from here and then kind of darken as you need to. It's not my favorite technique because I don't feel like I'm getting it, kind of doing it justice, you know? Does that make sense? There we go. A little bit down here. It kind of is streaky, I guess. Okay, like that. And then this is a big heavy shadow, so we're going to do that. That looks kind of cool. Maybe I could put just a little bit of this in here. Doesn't that look cool? I'm loving it. Sorry, I'm not sure how to get it in pick and frame. There we go, maybe. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I do like the light first, and then we can kind of darken it, you know. So that works kind of nicely. But yeah, I think I'm going to get the Ohuhu markers and get like a whole bunch for like 88 cents or 78 cents a marker. And these are like $6 or $7 a marker. Okay, so I want to go ahead and kind of sketch out this part here where the wood is going to be, and then here I think maybe she settled down. She was loud. And even the mushrooms kind of have this color in it. Never mind, she's not. And there's a little one there. That's awfully cute, isn't it? Okay, so I think that's all that color. And then, yeah, you just kind of continue bring in different colors.
Oh, you got, she found that ball.
She found it again? That's so funny. She has one that's kind of like a cushy ball. It's not the crunchy kind. And she will just sit in there and just play with it by herself. She's been so silly today. We have a dish towel hanging up on the refrigerator, and she keeps jumping up and pulls it down. She's so funny. Then you put it back up and tell her no, and then she just does it again. So it says it's definitely never a dull moment, which he is so right. And the more, you know, things you put on there, the more it's gonna, you know, make sense. So like here, I want a little bit here. I don't want a lot here because that's kind of highlight. So that's kind of where our light is coming from. Just kind of, I mean, you can't really copy this part. You just kind of, it's a drawing, you know. And all this is going to be darker, so actually I can draw this a little bit darker here. I think the green will cover this pretty well. If I go over it. But I do love these markers. Except these are kind of bad because they sometimes they'll drip. Oh, makes me so irritated. I don't think I should have been outlining that, but that's fine. That's fine. Just kind of put in some of these like lines and such. And then here's actually going to be pretty dark, so I think I'm just going to kind of draw it in. I don't want it perfect because it's a log, and then like that. And then maybe we'll kind of use some of this and this. It's been snowing on and off all day, so it's been so nice. You guys know we love the snow. Ooh, that looks cool. Looks almost like a bark, which we did bark the other day. And one of the prompts was bark. I think that looks kind of cool. Well, she just wants to play, Daddy-o.
I know it.
She's just like, I just want to play. Grandma won't play with me. Grandma busy. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Then we'll use this. Let's see, right here maybe. Yeah, she wants to play a lot. She's like, no, I just want to play. I just want to play with somebody. She will get tired eventually, I think. That is looking so cool. What do you think? Okay. Where is my lid? Here it is. Let's start putting in some green. Actually, let me kind of add some to this thing too.
She's entertaining herself.
She is so funny.
She's so funny. You're so funny.
She is hilarious.
You got it and right down by your belly. There, see? I told ya.
Grandma's funny too. Okay, so let's do some greens. So I have all my greens over here. I don't have tons of them. These are, I have like 5. So I'm going to use the lightest one first. Just because that's going to give us our highlights. Let's see. Okay. And then we're just going to have like different grass and stuff, you know, like over here. Oh, you guys, this is our life. We love our cats though, so. Thank you, Daddy. Well, for feeding those guys. They were they were up front, so. To feed the outside cats. Okay. Let me see what I'm doing here. Just different pieces, you know, just kind of blocking in some color, I guess is what it would be called. Like all this will be in shadow. So I just want to kind of, this is going to give it a depth though. She is so, Daddy's back. I love my daddy so much. She is hilarious, Daddy. Daddy taught her everything she knows. Was telling them how she was doing the towel earlier. Daddy even got a picture of it. She just and she'll jump like 4 foot off the ground. I don't know if it's that far, but it's pretty far. It's hilarious. Wouldn't this make for a really pretty wildlife one, you know, digital? I can make it do it justice, you know. So all that's going to be green. And then you're just going to continue to build up your colors. So I think this one, let's see which one's lighter. Actually, this one is lighter. My stomach is growling. Just kind of build up a little. I don't even know if this is going to help much, but it might. And actually, I think I want him to come like that. I think the smell of that is pretty yummy. I think we're going to watch Hocus Pocus tonight. We don't have to. Grandma's been sitting over there sighing. You know what?
Talking to me
Yeah.
about her book.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's not very happy about her book. Sorry, I don't know how long this is going to be, but you guys can always fast forward if you want.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Was that
that's
where-
water. No, I didn't. See the water? That's water right here.
Oh, really?
See the
It's a
reflection?
reflection of, oh my
You would
gosh.
never imagine. I mean,
That's beautiful,
incredible.
isn't it?
Wow.
Wow. That was sure a neat trip coming home.
Yeah, it was too.
So beautiful.
It was pretty. Okay, so that one, it's not really dark enough. You don't, I mean, you see some of it, right? Let's move on to this one. It's a little bit darker. Kind of, like I said, just continue building up. Those shadows, and that's really going to, if you've not familiar with these markers, they're alcohol markers, and you just continue building up until you get like the depth that you want, you know. Yeah, Grandma's been sitting here talking to her. So funny. She's like, you know, go get that ball. Kind of want some light. There we go. We did get a nice nap in. You guys see this on Monday, but I needed it. It said I only slept like 2.5 hours last night, which doesn't make any sense. So on my Fitbit, Now these are going to be darker, so I am going to, you know, like all this is going to be a lot darker because of the shading. So like all this. It's actually looking kind of fun. You do want to put a piece of paper in between whenever you're using these. And actually, they have like a piece of the wood back here, but I don't know if I would try that, but I might be able to. We can just have a moss all over, right? Maybe just like a small little piece of the wood. Having the green there, that's one thing, you can't really come back and change it. I think this was originally like a digital anyways, like digital art. And they have like lots of little dots and stuff. That's what I call them for texture. Oh, Gracie, okay, honey?
She didn't fall.
Okay. The best thing on the earth is Clint's homemade chicken noodle soup. This too. But I made that chicken pot pie, I think I told you guys, and Mom was just like all over it. She loved it so much. It was really good. I need to make sure, I'm sure I'll make it next month probably, and make sure and share it with you guys. It was really pretty good. That's starting to look pretty cool, isn't it? Might be able to kind of draw in the little bit of the wood with a really dark color, because it's like almost black. You almost can't see any of it. So the green might not make, you know, much of a difference. You just have to really kind of think about it. When you're using these colors. Was that my darkest, or maybe this one? Let's see if that's darker. Yeah, I think it is. Which is nice, because you want some, you know, because that's really in the dark part there. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go to my next darkest. Check my colors here. I'm not sure which is which. I think this one. Maybe, and then we'll just kind of start putting in some color. Sounds almost windy out there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's trucks.
Oh yeah, they are loud.
Pile
The-
covers, mowers.
Maybe the wetness or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't even know if this is going to work, but I think it'll be fun. Just to kind of try it, you know. Everything doesn't have to be a masterpiece.
Right, thanks, girl. Hey, sweetheart. Come here, honey. Good girl. Well, you didn't bring it. I know, sweetie, but you gotta bring it to me, honey. Come here. Yeah.
Let's see, and then this one, we'll just try it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Definitely. Ooh, that looks kind of nice. Okay, so around here. Definitely not, let's see, what am I thinking? Not super detailed, you know? Which is fine. I think just kind of wiggling it like that makes a difference, maybe. Kind of give me more texture. I think I'm trying too hard to get the details and stuff that I want. Oh, and I wanted this one. Adding some little things in there just to kind of have some shadow.
Okay.
It's cute anyways. It's not perfect, but you know what? It doesn't have to be, right? Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead with this one, the really light one. We're going to kind of go over all of it again. And that's going to kind of blend it in, but also, because this one has more alcohol in it, so it kind of lightens some of the places, I think. I like those. I think those look good. I'm going to leave them. Kind of deepen some colors but lighten others. And you can do that too with a colorless blender, which usually comes with every set. That actually doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that. And then we'll go ahead and draw in those mushrooms. and then color those two. Might not get to a frog, but a frog shouldn't take very long, really. Go ahead and lighten his color. Ink. Actually looks pretty cool, especially from afar. Sometimes I'm drawing, I'm like, oh, I don't like that, and then I think that really wasn't as bad. So they have these blue. I know one of my blue markers really leaks, so I'm going to try to use ones that I know doesn't leak too horrible. Gracie sometimes likes to participate in Lucy's little adventure, kind of playing and stuff. But yeah, some of these blue ones leak really bad, so it'll like drop tons of ink on it, which is really not a good thing. Cats everywhere, huh, Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a little bit too dark, but kind of lighten it. And then there is one here too. Let's see. Oh.
Did she knock that out?
Yeah.
Yep.
They always knock that off if I don't put it up where it belongs. Because they're stinkers. Talking about the mouse. The mouse is over there, and I tell you, if you don't put it up the right, or move it into the right position, they'll go over there and knock it off. Okay, so this one. So occasionally we have to buy new mice because computer mouse. Give the little stinkers. This is just a colorless blender, and it just kind of is pure alcohol. I don't know if it's actual, you know, what kind of alcohol it is, but it lightens all your colors. Sometimes it works really well, and sometimes you're like, I totally messed that up, but you know, what you gonna do, huh? Okay, so I want a little more blue here. And then I really want this darker, so let me find an even darker color. there and here. That's kind of cute. And then even like here for some shadow. It's fine. Nothing special, but I like it still. Put just a little bit here. So they have it like on a black background, so I think it shows up more. It's fine. It's fine the way it is, right? Let's see, this is dark blue. I wanted the really light blue. And then I still need to do these mushrooms. I think these mushrooms are blitz, like edible ones. That's what they look like, but never eat anything you don't know what it is. Let's see if I can make them kind of look like a mushroom. I think it kind of looks like one. Okay, I'm just going to leave that, and then we're going to work on the little guy. Like I said, he's pretty simple, so we're just going to use like a couple of greens, just because he's cute. Doesn't need a lot of stuff, right? This one does have some line art, which just means he's outlined in black. So I might do that or I might not. I haven't really decided. And then his little, there might be enough graphite pencil to kind of have a good enough outline for him. So cute. I don't know why, I just wanted to draw him. Let's see. That green might be too dark. Maybe not though. Let's just gonna use this green. So cute. Once Clint was telling me that he tried to pet a frog. That he had went to a locate and he tried to pet a frog, and I said, "You tried to pet a frog?" And he said, "Yes, of course, frogs need love too." I remember I did a Fobonichi page on him. It was cute. I haven't been doing Fobonichi, which is pretty much just a daily diary and, you know, like pictures and stuff like that. But I want to start it back up. So, but I'll start it back up tomorrow because I already have my page for the week. I think that worked best for me. Was just short, you know, small pages. But I do like being able to look back and say, oh yeah, we did this, we had this dinner, this date, you know, Mom really liked it, or, you know, Clint tried to pet a frog, or whatever. I do miss having a record of my daily life, you know. Things that made me laugh, or something someone said, or whatever. I think I might go ahead and line him. You do want to make sure, though, that if you're lining your, especially alcohol markers, that you're using the right pen. The pens I have now are Copic. That way, if you go back over them, they won't smear. You just want to make sure it's an alcohol-friendly pen. I did something, and then I colored it all with alcohol marker, and the whole thing smeared. Then I realized I used a watercolor proof, but not an alcohol marker proof, which is kind of annoying when you're spend all this time doing your drawing, and then the whole thing smears, you know. It's not the best thing in the world. So let's go ahead and outline this dude. I never call people dude, but he looks like a dude. We do call Wilbur dude. I have no idea why, but we do.
Mike, what are you looking for? Huh? Oh, come on. Oh, hi, sweetie. What are you doing?
Let's see. I mean, you can go ahead and use any pen if you use it after you're done with the marker. If you don't want to, you know, if you're going to go over it with marker, you don't want to smear it. He's cute. Okay, circles.
Oh, Lucy.
I think he turned out cute. He's just sitting there. Like I said,
Yeah.
I don't know why I really drew him. He was just so cute that I had to. I didn't have a choice. I was like, I've got to put him in here. Let's do a little bit of shading on him just because we shaded everything else. Kind of adds a little bit of interest. His eyes, I think, are smaller than...
I love you. Yes, I do.
Just add a little bit of color. Oops. Very well. That. Oh, he needs a chin. He's cute. Okay guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap. Oh wait, one more thing. Whenever you do your drawings, you also need some highlights. So we're going to do highlights too. And this pen, it's a Posca paint pen. I love it. It's white and it's actually almost got a really thin kind of nib on it. Sorry. There it is. I love this pen. So you want to kind of add some highlights. Makes such a huge difference on your drawings. If you want kind of subtle, then you can kind of smear it, and it just kind of brings everything together, which I really like. Sometimes I forget to do the highlights, but I just want to kind of smear it a little, and just, you know, you don't have to smear it, but it does more of a subtle white. Around the edge, like where the sun would be, you know. Like that. I kind of like it. I think it looks pretty good. Maybe, yeah, maybe right around here. And here, kind of. Mushrooms aren't my favorite, but I don't think they turned out horrible. And then down here, because, and I'm just leaving that white because I want it pretty bright. And then I did want to kind of cover this up because I think I kind of shouldn't have added that part. There we go. You can, you know, highlight wherever you need to. Maybe a little on the that guy, maybe a little bit in here. I think it looks pretty cute. Don't want super white on these mushrooms, but so just smear it. And we're gonna wrap this up and call this good. Sorry if you can hear that. He's listening to something. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed creating it and chatting with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. We try to put up a drawing video at least once a week for those of you who are interested in seeing how I draw. But I think it turned out pretty cute. The prompt was moss, and I think I nailed it. I'm gonna say I did. Anyways. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.